Raider Nation, blaze one for the nation. Time to hang out and do our thing. Let's talk all things Raiders all day, all the time. Free agent conversation, one at a time this time. I talked about the two boo-hoos. Let's talk about some yoo-hoos. So until then, let's do what we do. Where we start at? Raiders! What up, Raider Nation? It's your boy, T3. Raider T time. RT3, trying to get down on the get down. But before we do that, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, come talk to your boy. The reporters in the front, homies in the back. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. So, who are we talking about today? First free agent that I feel like is going to be on top of the list that a lot of people are going to be talking about is your man, Sam Darnold. Yes, the backup quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings, who became the starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings after your man, J.J. McCarthy ended up, I want to say, breaking his collarbone, really getting injured in the preseason game, which put him out for the rest of the season. And Sam Darnold, by doggy, he had a solid year. So who is Sam Darnold? Sam Darnold was actually drafted by the New York Jets. Did not last long. There was a point in time, I think he did about 2 to 3 years over in the Jets. There was one game he was getting hit so much and so many things was happening. He was like, man, I'm out there seeing ghosts. You know what I'm saying? He actually was recorded saying that, which is kind of scary. Then he got moved on to the Carolina Panthers for a little bit. Did not quite work. I think he only spent 1 year there before they brought in Baker Mayfield, which was another spin of the season. And then he moved and sat behind your man Brock Purdy for the 49ers and got to sit back and learn a little bit and actually progress as a quarterback before moving on to get a 1-year deal with the Minnesota Vikings. So, is Sam Darnold going back to the Vikings, or is he going to hit free agent market? What do we know about Sam Darnold? Sam Darnold had a phenomenal year. Vikings went 14-3, I want to say, for the year. Your man threw for over 4,000 yards for the year. His touchdown to interception ratio was far better than he's ever had in the course of his couple years that he's been in the league. Looking like under that new coach in the Minnesota Vikings that he was going to be a phenomenal guy. But he's on a 1-year deal. They also picked up Daniel Jones, and they have J.J. McCarthy sitting in there. So the question is, are they going to go with the rookie for next year, or are they going to extend Sam Darnold to bring him back? So why would he come to the Raiders? One, you got Pete Carroll. I'm going to tell you right now, Pete Carroll has done a phenomenal job with the quarterbacks that he's had, no matter if it was Geno Smith. And I'm telling you right now, nobody saw Geno Smith coming. I watched that draft. Geno was a journeyman before he became a big dog in the Seattle Seahawks organization, after he got rid of Russell Wilson. He drafted Russell Wilson in the 3rd round. Russell Wilson was not a 1st-round draft pick. He was a 3rd-round quarterback. And at the time that Pete Carroll took the job, they had signed Matt Flynn. And if you're a Raider fan, you know who Matt Flynn is, because unfortunately he came to us because he got shipped out because of Russell Wilson. Matt Flynn had picked up a big deal out of the Green Bay Packers, and then he turned out to be a flop. He came to the Raiders and was even more of a flop. You know what I'm saying? So he had a big contract, and Pete Carroll does not care about contracts. He cares about competition. And I agree with all the hearing that I'm hearing out there, that if all those who has cried, which I am one of them, that says AOC has not had a fair shake at actually becoming a quarterback, Pete Carroll is the one that's going to actually give you the fair shake. He doesn't care about draft stock or position, but that's not what we're here for. Sam Darnold showed tremendous poise, tremendous arm talent, tremendous accuracy, as long as he was protected in the pocket. What made Sam Darnold a question mark was in the playoffs when it was finally down to it, when it came down to the nitty gritty, when it was time to put down for the put down. The man was seeing ghosts again. That man was running for his life in his playoff debut in that game against the, I want to say the Rams. The Rams really did a number on your boy. But all in all, would we take 14-3 and a first round exit in the playoffs as the Las Vegas Raiders? You doggone right I would. I would like to have a winning season. Sam Darnold is not a bad quarterback. He is still young enough. I want to say he's 26, 27 in there. He's young enough to where we can give a 3 to 4 year deal as well as draft a quarterback to develop to see what we want to do. While we're developing, we could be still winning at the same time. I believe Sam Darnold and your boy Brocktimus Prime would look really good together on the field. If you bring back Jacoby Myers, that gives him a solidified first down target to hit. I still believe in Michael Mayer as the second tight end, a 2 tight end set run to go forth. Bring that boy a running game though. He's going to need somebody in the backfield that can run the rock, get me at least 5 to 6 yards of carry. I need a man that's going to give me a first down almost every time he touches the ball. We're going to definitely have to look at some offensive linemen. Even though we got JPJ and Colton Miller, Sam Darnold will definitely need protection in the pocket for him to do what he does, because he is not really a running quarterback. He may scramble for a first down. You know what I'm saying? He is faster than your boy AOC on his feet. He is a USC alumni, that which would attract Pete Carroll, because that means he kind of knows the system and the environment that you're coming from, so he can kind of get in your head a little bit and really deep dive into this man. Quarterback whisper, maybe, possibly. We still will have to see who's our offensive coordinator going to be, as well as our O-line coach coming in for this. But Sam Darnold is a name to look at and to see into this free agency, a possible prospect, somebody new, somebody fresh, somebody innovative, somebody young coming into the game and really can hold his own downfield. They can hit you with a big bomb. Trey Tucker needs somebody that can drop it in the basket. You know what I'm saying? 40, 50, 60 yards downfield for those long drive scores. So we will see. So that is the first free agent that I'm looking at that's coming out of this year's piece that we could actually look at, that could actually be a real significant piece for the Raiders if we go free agency route on bringing in a quarterback. But you know, we got to sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, see what your boys got to do from side to side. But until then, my friends, let's hang again with the Raiders.